Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Without Rush. Do you use English at work? Maybe you need to understand meetings, write emails, give updates, or speak with coworkers from other countries. Workplace English can sometimes feel difficult because people use many specific words and expressions. But you do not need to learn everything at once. In today's lesson, you will learn 10 useful words that you can use in many professional situations. For each word, you will learn the meaning, listen to examples, and repeat useful sentences out loud. At the end, you will complete a short workplace vocabulary challenge. Let's begin. Word number 1. Task. Repeat. Task. A task is a specific piece of work that you need to complete. For example, I have 3 tasks to complete today. Repeat. I have 3 tasks to complete today. Another example. This task is more difficult than I expected. Repeat. This task is more difficult than I expected. You may also hear, complete a task. Start a task. Finish a task. Repeat. I need to finish this task before lunch. Very good. Word number 2. Deadline. Repeat. Deadline. A deadline is the final time or date when something must be completed. For example, the deadline is Friday afternoon. Repeat. The deadline is Friday afternoon. Another example. Do you think we can meet the deadline? Repeat. Do you think we can meet the deadline? To meet a deadline means to complete the work on time. To miss a deadline means to complete it too late. Repeat. We need to meet the deadline. We cannot miss the deadline. Excellent. Word number 3. Meeting. Repeat. Meeting. A meeting is a planned conversation between 2 or more people, usually to discuss work. For example, I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. Repeat. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. Another example. We discussed the project during the meeting. Repeat. We discussed the project during the meeting. Useful expressions include schedule a meeting, attend a meeting, cancel a meeting, join a meeting. Repeat. Could we schedule a meeting for tomorrow? Great job. Word number 4. Schedule. Repeat. Schedule. A schedule is a plan that shows when activities, tasks, or meetings will happen. For example, I have a busy schedule today. Repeat. I have a busy schedule today. Another example. Let me check my schedule. Repeat. Let me check my schedule. We can also use schedule as a verb. For example, we scheduled the meeting for Monday. Repeat. We scheduled the meeting for Monday. Remember, a schedule shows when things will happen. Word number 5. Project. Repeat. Project. A project is a group of tasks completed to achieve a specific result. Projects often take several days, weeks, or months. For example, I'm working on a new project. Repeat. I'm working on a new project. Another example. The project is almost complete. Repeat. The project is almost complete. Useful questions include, how is the project going? Repeat. How is the project going? You can answer, it's going well. We're making good progress. Excellent. Word number 6. Update. Repeat. Update. An update is new information about the current situation. At work, people often ask for updates about tasks, projects, or problems. For example, Could you give me an update on the project? Repeat. Could you give me an update on the project? Another example. Here is a quick update on our progress. Repeat. Here is a quick update on our progress. You can also use update as a verb. For example, I'll update you after the meeting. Repeat. I'll update you after the meeting. That means I will give you new information later. Word number 7. Report. Repeat. Report. A report is a document that presents information, results, or analysis. For example, I need to finish this report today. Repeat. I need to finish this report today. Another example. Could you send me the latest report? Repeat. Could you send me the latest report? Useful expressions include write a report, review a report, send a report, present a report. Repeat. My manager asked me to review the report. Very good. Word number 8. Feedback. Repeat. Feedback. Feedback is an opinion or advice about someone's work. Feedback can help a person improve. For example, thank you for your feedback. Repeat. Thank you for your feedback. Another example. Could you give me some feedback on my presentation? Repeat. Could you give me some feedback on my presentation? Notice that we normally say some feedback, not a feedback. Feedback is usually an uncountable noun. A professional response is, thank you for your feedback. I'll make the changes. Repeat. Thank you for your feedback. I'll make the changes. Word number 9. Issue. Repeat. Issue. An issue is a problem or situation that needs attention. At work, people often use issue instead of problem because it can sound more professional. For example, we found an issue during testing. Repeat. We found an issue during testing. Another example. The technical team is investigating the issue. Repeat. The technical team is investigating the issue. Useful expressions include find an issue, report an issue, investigate an issue, resolve an issue. Repeat. We are working to resolve the issue. Excellent. Word number 10. Priority. Repeat. Priority. A priority is something that is more important than other tasks or activities. For example, this project is our top priority. Repeat. This project is our top priority. Another example. Which task should I prioritize? Repeat. Which task should I prioritize? Priority is the noun. Prioritize is the verb. Listen again. This task is a priority. I need to prioritize this task. Repeat. This task is a priority. I need to prioritize this task. Great job. Now, let's review all 10 words. Repeat after me. Task. A specific piece of work. Deadline. The final time to complete something. Meeting. A planned work conversation. Schedule. A plan showing when activities will happen. Project. A group of tasks with a specific goal. Update. New information about a situation. Report. A document containing information or results. Feedback. Advice or opinions about someone's work. Issue. A problem that needs attention. Priority. something more important than other activities. Excellent work. Now, imagine that your manager asks, "How is your work going?" Try to answer using at least 3 words from today's lesson. Here's an example. I'm working on an important project. I completed 2 tasks this morning. We found a small issue, but we are still on schedule. I expect to finish before the deadline. Now, it is your turn. Speak for 30 seconds. Start now. Today, you learned 10 useful words for the workplace. Task, deadline, meeting, schedule, project, update, report, feedback, issue, and priority. Choose 3 words and create your own sentences. Then write 1 sentence in the comments. Thank you for watching and practicing English with me. Subscribe to English Without Rush and turn on notifications for more workplace English, vocabulary, grammar, conversations, and podcast episodes. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep improving your English 1 lesson at a time. See you in the next video. Goodbye.